What's up guys? So before we get into the video, make sure to hit that little red subscribe button if you haven't already, and follow me on my social medias, all that stuff that YouTubers say in the beginning of their videos. Anyway, let's get right into it. So today I was having one of those days where I was just sad. For no reason, nothing bad happened, I was just feeling kind of sad. I was driving home from work and I put my Spotify on shuffle and like a kind of sad song came on, and it was just like the heavens opened up, the tears came down my face, and I immediately put myself in a dramatic music video where I was looking out into the distance out the window of my car. One of those days, okay? So then I got home and I was basically like, fuck that, I'm gonna tell a funny story. So I used to live in Johnstown, and if anyone's ever heard of it, it's a very poor town, not much going on. I went to school up at UPJ there for 2 years, and while I was living there, I worked at a Dollar General. So one day, I was working a shift, and there was a lady that came in that needed to do a huge return, and usually when that happens, the manager has to do that. So there were people lining up at the register and the manager was doing this big return, so she said, okay, Kate, you know, just go on the other register, type in my stuff and start ringing people out. I go over there, type in her stuff, and if you've ever been to a Dollar General or like any kind of Family Dollar store like that, there's always like just miscellaneous things sitting on the counter. And so I saw there was just like a random like can of mixed nuts, like those metal mixed nuts. They were just sitting on the counter, and I just like pushed them aside and I said, I can take whoever's next. Did I not think that those would be the words I'd regret? This guy walks up to me, very, very tall, intimidating looking man, walks up to me and just goes, you son of a bitch, this, bitch, that, every single obscenity thrown at me in under 30 seconds. It had to have been a Guinness World Record thing. So he's just like cussing me out in front of all these people, and I'm sitting there like, what? Like, I have no idea what I even did wrong. And then I come to realize that I guess those were his nuts. So he continues to yell at me. I don't even mean yell, guys, okay? I mean scream, like screaming at the top of your lungs, like you just went to McDonald's and there were no nuggets left, okay? That loud. Next thing I know, he picks up the can of mixed nuts and literally chucks them over the counter, like throws them full speed, 80-mile-per-hour fastball over the counter. And I'm telling you what, it was so hard that he threw these that the metal of the can was dented, okay? Dented. That could have been my face. So I'm like standing there like, I'm about to get assaulted, I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna get stabbed. You know, it would have been one thing if I had like skipped him, like if I was just like, oh fuck you, I don't want to ring you out, next person, and just pushed his nuts to the side. But he wasn't even first in line. Like he was third, like second or third, he was not first. So regardless, it wouldn't have even mattered. It was just, he's a mess and a half. He needs to get his life together. It was bad. We had to call the cops and we had to get him out of there. And it was probably one of the craziest things that has ever happened to me working anywhere. He was banned from the store forever and ever and ever. I later learned that he was kind of the town drunk, and that explained a lot. So I just wanted to come on here and tell this short little story about my horrifying retail experience at Dollar General. And it got me out of my sad mood, and you know what? Maybe it'll get someone else out of their sad mood. Don't be sad. Just hug a cat, tell a funny story. I mean, all of those things will work and make you feel better. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!